very impromptu. So this is all just going to be all cut together, and we get, oh, look at he's hiding. But that's all right, you won't even hear my voice. Unless Therese would like to say something about her show. Just come walk with me. Just walk through. You don't even have to say anything. Just
Peter,
walk through the gallery.
You're doing this just before I went to put on my lipstick. How is that?
Okay. Well, you can come back and put your lipstick on too.
All right. But
you
in the
want.
meantime,
And then maybe you could just say something.
you just think about all the fragments that are in this show.
Oh yeah.
Every floor.
Yeah.
Every floor.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. 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 It's got lots of light now. Yeah, it was a little too dark before, so.
It's a really intriguing, you can see the image so much better. You know, it's a very intriguing, that one is a very intriguing image than that last one. Yeah.
Light is everything, huh? More or less.
This little bit.
Let me see if I can grab the light.
Peter, what about I can see this popping up a little bit more also.
Yeah, it's kind of gray.
Yeah.
Needs a little more for the color.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. This was really needed. This was really needed. You know, it's so intriguing. You know, again, this is a totally nostalgic thing because you know it's not like that anymore today. So
Right.
Okay, so we'll talk about maybe doing it. Here, some of the things that are just so fabulous here is the layered, you have layered work for so many years.
Yeah.
But I have never seen it in such a, it has been rubbed down and used to be just kind of more or less worked on top. You have light it top down. Here it kind of comes bottom up. And that's kind of a new way for you to do it as far as I can see. And I have to really say, everyone is so intrigued. How did you do it? You know, and it's extremely fascinating to do a work, as you have talked to me about. You did a work, a small work, glazed, layered, glazed, rubbed, and then really photographed it and brought it up to this size, which is just absolutely marvelous. I mean, I've actually never worked that big. It's the biggest piece actually I've seen of yours. And this idea of doing split format, meaning not a diptych, not two pieces put together, but that's another way of really creating the layer, you know. That is also kind of almost like a page out of a book, you know, with the binding in the center. These figures, just absolutely haunting. Really haunting. And this is, you know, really very glowing, inspiring.
So how did you pick the other two artists, or the three artists that are in this show? Did you see a connection between all their work?
Well, you know, I would say there's very many connecting elements, but I think one of the major connective elements is the fragment. It's the fragment and the time element, definitely. And you know, in Larry's work, the architecture, you know, it is so perfect for that particular narrow piece that you really yearn for something that's whole and still beautiful, when in fact, you know, we are in a very fragmented time, and it is actually very nostalgic, brings in nostalgia and longing for structure. And with Ruth, of course, her, again, everything is fractured, but nevertheless, some of the underlying content is an error, is a time element that's not existing anymore, but that's in question. So I think maybe I'll check out the lighting now. How is that?
Yeah.
Thank you.